Good Thursday morning. Good Thursday morning. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna sharpen while some people come in here. I've already pre-picked my colors for the Kitsune. I've gotten everything else done. So this should be the end of it. Hopefully I can finish it today. And even better if I can finish it on the stream. I'll wait for some people to come in here. I've showed most everything that I did on the videos, on the various live streams. Maybe not the whole thing, but bits and pieces of it. Girls. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Kaylee doesn't feel good. Stop. Well, you're probably going to have to give me 2 seconds while I go talk to these children. Be right back. Oh, hello. Hello, Robin. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Debbie. How are you guys? So I've chosen some colors to do the Kitsune. One was a browner and one was a redder. I'm actually going to mix those two. I have a lot of colors in my hands. I am going to eliminate colors as I go. Depending on how they blend together and everything. So I'll tell you all the colors I have in my hand, and then if I say nope, I don't need that one, I'll let you guys know. But I did finish up the tree, the mushrooms, the lanterns. I've got all the lantern stuff done. So hi Debbie, hi Shirley. So I've got some of that done. I actually want to take, now that I see it, get my Posca. Now that I see it, I like the way the lantern gives that glow, so I'm going to do that on the flags where I have like the yellow showing more. I'm going to do that just a touch. Where there's a bit of yellow showing. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Hi to everybody coming in that either isn't saying anything or whatever. How are you guys doing this Thursday? My husband has a sore throat. My oldest has a sore throat. And I have a sore throat. You know how it goes. So I'm just doing a little highlight like from the lantern here. Just a little something extra. I don't typically use a whole lot of Posca in my pictures or white gel pen or anything. Not something I'm very comfortable doing. So I always worry, is it too much? Is it not enough? So I haven't gotten to the point where I'm comfortable using Poscas and gel pens. Thank you. Hi, Pretty Cat. Oops. Alright, so let's see. Up and over. There we go. So I am going to start on the body first before I head into these giant tails, because I do want to eliminate some of these colors. Oh, Shirley, so I've got all these colors in my hands, right? I'm not going to use them all. I'll let you know what they are, but as I color, I'll be like, no, I don't need this, or no, this one's too similar, or something like that. Like, I think cocoa and brown, I'm going to have to like pick one of those. I think both of those is going to be overkill. So let me zoom in just a touch here. Oh, of course. I'm moving the camera. Hold on. I can't move my book over anymore. There we go. Alright, so the colors I have in my hand are burnt umber, and these are all Holbein, cocoa, or cocoa, brown, brick, that's not, light red, autumn leaf, khaki, and sand. And I may pull in ivory. I'm going to pull ivory too. Let me sharpen ivory. So those are the ones I'm looking at. Whether this ends up a reddish brown or an orangey red or a pale orange, or we'll see how she ends up. But I'm going to go in with my darks first. So I'm going to go in with the burnt umber and just start flicking in. And now for most of this, the initial layers will be this flick in. See, and then let's go with cocoa, or with brown, I'm sorry. Because the Holbein brown has a reddish undertone to it. Let's go autumn leaf. And let's go, I'm just going to go ivory. So let's see. Let's try this 4 combo elsewhere. I'm just getting that burnt umber in there. Get some more autumn leaf. I accidentally made the banners a little oranger than I wanted to. I wanted them to be red. But I was messing with the tombos and I kind of pulled the wrong colors, and then I was afraid it would go through and all of that. Hi, girly pants. How are you? So let's see. Let's take the burnt umber and go flicky flick. And the brown. Kitty got some new toys yesterday. Miss Marvel. She's over playing with them. Autumn leaf. I think I may actually just push the rest of these to the side and just stick with these 4. I'm really digging. And sometimes that's the way. Sometimes I'll grab like a million colors and not know how I want it to go. And then when I finally get into it, I'm like, oh, I only needed like 3 or 4, you know? It happens. Let's get some more of that autumn leaf in there. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Do I want a pinky undertone? Kind of do. Let me grab the pink here. Just an undertone. What are you meowing about? Huh? What's got you in a tizzy? Oh, you found your big mouse. Didn't you? You found your big mouse. So this is the burnt umber. I'm going to pull in the brown here around that pink. And the autumn leaf. Then that ivory. I think that's just maybe how it goes on here. Hi Charlotte, how are you? If I pause to take a drink every now and then, I'm sorry. I'm really drinking a lot today. Hi Linda. You got your mouse? Get it. Oh. All right. Let's go. Burnt umber. Brown. I'm actually going to do like right around here, the ivory. Maybe all up in here. We'll see. Take the brown. Autumn leaf. I'm trying to remember to keep the flicking motions. The Holbeins aren't conducive to flicks. Really, I probably should have used Polly's, but Polly doesn't have this color. I'm doing good, Charlotte. Oh, hi, Emily. Oh, I'm using the Holbeins. Yeah, the names aren't Polly's. Burnt umber, brown, autumn leaf, and ivory are the colors I'm using in the Holbeins. Sorry, I got really into what I was doing there for a second. I don't know if I want to bring in a black or not. Let me see. Or sepia. Let me grab sepia. Just a little darker. My poor sepia. I'm going to need a new one. I like this color. I use it a lot. You can see it's so much shorter than all my other pencils. That's alright, Shirley. I've been meaning to use my Holbeins for a while because I felt like they were getting neglected. Especially when my husband bought me a set of pencils. I like to use them every now and then. I'm like, look, honey, I made a picture with the pencils you bought me. And then he gets happy that I used them. So I'm just coming. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to end up with flicks in this. As much as I would like to, I don't think I'm going to. That's okay. Polly's would have been better for the flicks. But you do with what you got. Emily, sepia is a good color. I like it. My dark sepia and polys is pretty well short too. So let's see. I have a dark head here. I'm going to keep that little spot white or cream or ivory. Oh, that's all right, Melissa. Thanks for stopping in. You have a great day. You know, Natalie, I found somebody sent me a link to a guy on eBay who sells replacements fairly reasonably, actually. And so I stopped being afraid to sharpen them. Oh my God, my kids are being ridiculous. They are all the way upstairs on the other side of the house, and I can hear them arguing all the way down here. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I have it. Put it in my coloring bookmark. There it is. There you go. That is the link somebody gave me. I'm sorry. I don't remember who gave it to me. I just remember hitting that bookmark button as fast as I could. So somebody else gave me that link. And if you're in this stream or watching, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't used them yet. I haven't had a need. There's one or two pencils that I may get, like the sepia and cork. I love the cork color. The cork pencil. What was the other one? I might get some more black and some more white. But beyond that, I've not used enough of the pencils to where I start panicking that I need more. Or that I need backups yet, so. A little touch of that autumn leaf. Oh no, Charlotte, is there a problem with the other stream? Whole lines are nice, Emily. They're not for everybody. They kind of have this, they have a feel that are like, they blend like polys and a little bit like luminant. They're so different. But they're like smooth like Prismas, but they're not the sticky like Prismas. I can't even, like, it's very hard to describe where on the color pencil spectrum they lie. But they are, like, you can definitely tell they're higher end. So I'm going to make this part of the snout ivory. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of that autumn leaf. Just around the edges here. They are a soft pencil. Yay, Robin, I'm glad that worked. You're welcome, Linda. Oh, Charlotte, that is an internal error that YouTube is having. I had that issue yesterday with, was it yesterday or the day before, with Kate's stream? Where I couldn't get into my subscription list. It would give me an error to get into my subscription list, and then when I followed a direct link I could get to her stream, but then after a few minutes, the stream would just cut out and go black and say this is unavailable. So I think that's an internal YouTube error and not necessarily anything I can fix. If nobody else is having the problem, it's probably just you. No, it's not just you, but it is an issue that I've had recently with other people's streams. But those were, I was catching them when they came on, so I don't know how the playback would work. I have no idea how to color Kitsune's face. I was silly and did not look up the shape of faces for these animals, so you're just getting my, I don't know what I'm doing, but let's try this mode. Hi, Coloroo. Yeah, Charlotte, you may just be having a little bit of a hiccup. So I was talking to my husband. He does cloud migration for Amazon, which is not the same as what YouTube and Google use. But YouTube and Google are using the cloud for stuff like this. And he said there's probably just some weird, like it's just dropping something and there's something wrong with the server. So he's like, it should be fine soon. Yeah, because I was like, Dave, why can't I watch this? Because it was while he was home. He was like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Who's Bunny? Did I miss a bunny? Sorry, I really am, like, in the zone here. And I'm just flicking between my colors. Hopefully I'm not, like, blocking. I have a tendency to do that. Sorry, guys. So yesterday was 101 degrees. I forget what I said that was in Celsius. I was telling somebody what it was in Celsius. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Charlotte. Oh, Coloroo's been. Oh, okay. Hello. But yeah, it was 101 degrees yesterday. That's what my car was registering. I had to go get some food, and of course I forgot bread, because that's just the type of person I am. We ate all the bread yesterday, and I forgot it on my trip. But I had to go to 3 different places. I hate driving when it's really, really hot because I'm pretty conscious of like how much carbon it's putting out in the atmosphere. So I hate doing it, but I needed to get some food, and I needed to get some stuff, and I needed to get more litter. And I have the Tidy Cats Breeze, which is actually like little pellets, not the clay litter. And it's really, really cool, and it helps cut down on like the smell, and like it's amazing. I love it. And because she's a kitten, it didn't take too long to get used to it. But anyway, I had to go to 3 different stores because nobody seemed to have it. I was so mad. Just like, seriously? It's like some of the best litter I have found, and nobody's got it. So I ended up back at PetSmart, which seems to be the only place around here that has that litter. Yes, Pumpkin Pie.
How do you spell purple?
Purple is P-U-R-P-L-E.
R
P
P
L
L
E.
E. Thank you.
Purple. Oh, have a good day, Girly Pants. Hey, Shalene. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. I had my head down. Got my head in the sand. Not really the sand, but you know. Alright, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really just swinging it, guys. I kind of wanted to finish the Kitsune on stream, but I'm messing so much with the face, I don't know that I'm going to be able to. But I'm going to try. I don't think anybody's coming on today, is there? I didn't look at the stream schedule that I have linked. And links are down below for anything, as always. The Facebook, my wish list, if you want to see what I'm looking at getting. Oh, shoot. Sorry, my nose itched. Let's see, let's just go all ivory. And then I can suss it out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to take those kids' tablets away. They were doing so good, and then this morning, I don't know what happened. Robin can stay. I don't think anybody comes in, Natalie. All right. No, nobody's telling you to go, Shirley. You stay. You stay. Well, then I might just do this. If y'all don't mind. I want this done. I'm so ready for this to be done. Do you ever get that way where you get to the end of this picture, and while you love it, you're just ready to be done with it? Just like, all right, I've seen enough of you. Please move on now. I'm not pressing, I mean, I'm doing some medium pressure, but not going too hard. I don't really want to burnish because there's spots I want to do more layers, so. Emily does. Hi, Lily. How are you? Yeah, she streams on Tuesday and Saturday. I didn't think anybody was on Thursday. But I like just asking. Just making sure. Because I have a poor memory, so. Alright. I think the head is done. So, I'm going to leave the head. You know, Shalene, I don't know when Sammy streams. I thought it was originally Tuesday and Saturday. But I don't know. What do I know? Maybe if she pops in here, we can ask her. Alright. So that was the sepia. This is the burnt umber. Get that dark in there. Coloroo is looking for somebody to buddy color. I'm grabbing a brown. And the autumn leaf. There you go. Excellent. I'm glad you found somebody buddy color with. Sorry guys, I am really concentrating. If you have any questions, just pop them there in chat. I'll try to see them. If I don't see them, don't take it bad. Just ask it again or pop it in caps or something. What instant gratification, Shirley? What are we talking about? What you talking about? I'm just a flickin' fool. I'm just a flickin' fool. Oh, yes. Hi Erica, how are you? I agree, Shirley. That is nice when you don't have to wait for something like that. Just going in and adding a bit of shadows here and there. Kirby does a good job giving us shadows. I'm just messing with him. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm trying. Legit don't know what I'm doing though. I am just swinging by the seat of my pants. Oh, that looks good. I kind of want him to have at least one white paw. So I'm probably going to do this one white. My cat's got 4 white paws, and then she's got like a tabby up her legs, and then she's got tabby down her... She's beautiful. Speaking of, I don't know where she's at. She might be in her cat tower. I got her a cat tower. And the tower is, I think it's taller than I am. And I'm 5'9", 5'7". Ooh, boy. I almost said 5'9". I wanted a white paw, Melissa. Oh well, it'll be a different paw. It's cool. It's cool. It's all good. Oh, excellent, girly pants. Oh, you got Botanicum? Excellent. I got it too, but I bought something May couldn't get, so she sent this to me. And I think it's so sweet. So I now have Botanicum too, which, by the by, if anybody's wondering, these are the Artzea pencils this way used. They work really good. Now here's the fun thing. Artzea and Holbein feel very similar on the page. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that or feels that way. I know, Linda. But Holbein's and the Artzea Expert pencils, they have the same kind of feel on the page. They don't necessarily go down the same, but the softness is pretty equal. So, if anybody is thinking about the Artzeas, Artezas, I don't know how to say that word. It's a very weird word for me. I feel like I need to add in some brown. So I'm kind of doing this almost like you would do a check mark. I don't know if you guys can see the flick marks. Yes, Robin, you should. I don't know if you can see. Let me try to focus. There you go. So if you can see, I've just been taking my pencil, try to do this close up here, and doing what amounts to a check mark. And that has allowed me to flick in some different colors to give it like a short hair look without being like those big long fur strokes, but just do like little check marks. If you can see that. Oh yeah, Emily? Some of the colors were pretty close. I've got them swatched out too. I'll have to look. But there are some really nice colors in the Orzeas, so. Thank you, Natalie. Then I'm just going to go over it all and kind of smooth it out a little bit so it's not so in your face about it. So there. Moving on up. Ooh, do I want to do a nice ivory patch here like I did? I do. Let's do a nice ivory patch. He's a special Kitsune, or she, or it, or whatevs. I used to know all about Kitsune lore. So my ex-husband was into it. But, you know, my ex-husband and I pretty much forgot anything he told me on purpose. So. Yeah, they do have some unique colors. Bought them for your son, but you can. Yeah, they're only like $25 for 72. It's not too bad. It's not a bad deal, that's for sure. And they were on a lightning deal. See, I bought them for $29. They were on a lightning deal 2 days later for like $17. So, I mean, you can find them on sale. On the Ortzea website, however, they're like $35. Just FYI. I don't know why I'm doing dark over here, but I am. Yeah, but it happens. Thank you, Katrina. I'm hoping it looks stand out enough. I'm trying to flicky here, but I'm not very good at it. What was that? That was the brown. It's going with the burnt umber. So I'm just going to do the same thing I kind of did on this leg. After I get over this part right here. I really want it kind of shadowed. Sorry for the flicking of pencils everywhere. This is kind of, when I get in a zone on something, this is just what I do. There we go. There, I like that better. Hi, April. How are you? No problem. Thanks for stopping in. So I'm just doing the check mark thing here. Gonna flip between some. Let's have a darker toe here. Gonna put some ivory down just as a base. Sometimes these pencils sit better on themselves than they do just the paper. Thanks, girly pants. See you, April. Have fun. Gonna have an ivory toe as well. Then just going to blend in this little part. I'll move on up the leg. Let's see, let's take the sepia here. I'm amazed the cat's not sitting on my desk. There's a bird outside my window. Though there might be a bird out the back window too. Oh, did you hear me talking about you, Miss Marvel? I was talking about you. Got that part done. Me either, Coloroo. I don't know what they're going to look like yet. I haven't planned that out yet. Aw, thank you, Shirley. That's very sweet. Alright. Let's go. I gotta turn just a little bit. Let's go up the leg. The legs have shorter hair. So got to treat it a little different. Even though I'm not really going by, because this is a mythological creature. It can have mythologically fun hair, right? Oh, I'm gonna have to sharpen. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Oh, elbowed. Oh, hit it. Jeez. Jeez, oh, Pete. Alright. Just those two. Let's come down the back here. missing anything? So I kind of did Katrina. Hold on. Let's see. So the background, I used a combination of indigo, black grape, and Prussian blue in the Holbeins. And then for the the Faber-Castell Pitt pens, I used some purple violet and phthalo blue. So I used phthalo blue throughout, but then purple violet in the dark spots. So, but yeah, I did the initial background in that, and then I added the Pitt pens because I needed it brighter. And I just used the Pitt pens on my little Caran d'Ache thing. I would just scribble them and then take a water brush. Took my water brush and did it. Oh, thanks, Shirley. Have a great day. Keep messing with this circle. Going over the leg, blending it all in. I feel like I need to edge this out a little bit. Thank you, Katrina. No, I didn't buy a second set. No, I have to use the first set more than... I don't think I've ever bought a second set of any pencils. Like, I've bought replacements, but I've never bought two sets. Which is weird, considering my habit of buying more than one coloring book. But yeah, I don't tend to buy multiple sets of pencils. I'm just kind of buffer out some of that flicky stuff. I mean, I want the texture, but I think it's a little too pronounced right now. So I'm just taking the burnt umber and just adding a little bit. Very light. Hardly anything. You guys are talking about your color along. I'm excited for you guys. I don't think I'm going to join in the Christmas in July. I don't think I'm going to do much in July other than what I have set up. By the by, if you are in my coloring group, the Facebook group, which is linked down below, I wanted to see about doing something in July, but not necessarily a color along, but instead of coloring the same picture, we all learn a technique. So somebody's already suggested light sources and lighting in a picture as something to work on. So if you guys want to go to that post in my Facebook group and suggest something that I work on streams in July, maybe, heck, it might go beyond July, who knows, then go on and do that. Bye, Linda. Have a good night. Oh, you're fine, sweetie. Don't ever apologize for needing sleep. We all need sleep. It is essential to our lives. We need it. We have to have it. Yeah, Emily. Coloring gems. Oh, that's not my thing, Coloroo. I could try. I mean, we could learn together. That's also in there. I want to learn some new techniques too, so we could learn together. For sure. There's very little that I would say no to. And part of my goal is to learn a new technique too. So if you guys suggest something I'm not familiar with, then that's a-okay, because then I get to learn it too. So that's how I'm gonna look at that. Oh, Robin. Oh, Robin, I hate that. I can't get any pencils open stock locally. Well, no, I take that back. I can get every Prisma at... Well, then you need to go plug your tablet in. I can get open stock of every Prisma, but I can't get polychromos. So go plug it in. I already told you that, sweetheart. Go plug it in. Zoe. Oh, so she heard me. She's just not listening. I'm so tired of it. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Robin. I'm glad you found it, though. Hi, Annalie. I can get them at Dick Blick, but I don't have a Dick Blick by me. I have to order them online. That's what I'm saying. Like locally, the only pencils I can get are Prismas. Locally. Jerry's has them in their store at the store I go to. But no, I can get just about anything on Dick Blick, which is who I typically order from. But they have some really good prices. Even if I can get it at Jerry's, I tend to order it from Dick Blick. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle right now. And I can't see chat, so if you're talking to me, I'm sorry. I can't see you. Michael's is the only place. I don't know, Emily. Oh, I'm sorry. Google for art supply stores. My area 3, but all in a 45-minute drive. Yeah, the prismas aren't very expensive anymore. I know that feeling, Colorado. Books, books, books. Hi, Candy. I don't think I saw you come in, sweetie. I'm sorry. I've had my head down. Oh, and I'm sorry. I meant for individual prices. I can't beat Dick Blick. They're set prices, not always. Usually Amazon is better, but they're single pencils or whatever. I can usually get it cheaper at Dick Blick than I can at my Jerry's. So I just don't even bother anymore. I go into Jerry's to like find a paintbrush I like or paint or something, but beyond that I don't really go anymore. Yeah, it's crazy in Australia. Oh, Candy. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Yeah, Robin. I've been doing with my Copic chows right now. I'll buy a handful of chows, and then I look through my pencil sets to see if there's any single pencils I need, and then I toss in an order. I think I hit free shipping every time. So what's the point if you can't hit free shipping, right? My head is right next to the camera, so if I hit it, I'm really sorry. I'm trying not to. Kind of a weird day out. The sun's out, but it doesn't seem that bright in my office. I don't know why. Probably need to trim that tree. Yeah, you need that free shipping. Oh, I'm good, Kimberly. Thank you. Can I afford a separate? Yeah, they're the cheapest. The Copic chows are the cheapest on Dick Blick of anywhere I have found online. And I've looked around. So I just, once a month, I order a bunch, and then I have a bunch of new Copics. Yay! concentrating. It's like a head in a book, you know? Hi Tess, how are you? You get your you time last night? Oh, you were up to 3. Oh, it's not a vote, honey, Katrina. It's not a vote. It is. Nope, not that page. See if I can tag you in it. It kind of got lost a little bit. Oh, it's not gonna. I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna just go ahead and pin the post. So there you go. It's the pinned post. I see 2 people. Might as well do that now. There we go. There, so I pinned the post for you. All right. I don't know what to do for little Zoe. She keeps treating the cat like a dog. You know, wanting her to go fetch things and like play like a dog, and I'm just like, she is not a dog. She's not gonna act like a dog. She's not gonna behave like a dog. She's not gonna fetch like a dog. And she's just not getting it. I feel bad. Because I didn't get a dog, I got a cat. But Dave and I prefer cats, so I don't know what to do for her. Just gonna go over all of this with Ivory and start working on this back leg here. So the sepia. Yeah, but not in the way that she wants it, wants the cat to, Shalene. Hobby Lobby is clearance. But the Winsor Newton Pro markers, Joan, are these what you're talking about? I'm not getting a dog. I don't want a dog. I don't like dogs. I'm afraid of dogs. Though I have to admit, I did go looking at rescue dogs today. Because she was like really trying to play fetch. The other part is she keeps trying to take the ball or toy or whatever out of the cat's paws and mouth, and I'm just waiting for the cat to just snip at her. Oh, that's cool, Natalie. I'll have to look at that. The Pro and brush. I had the Pro markers. I never tried the brush markers. I think Zargot has. Maybe I'll have to poke her to do a test on those. She has a lot of Winsor Newton marker things, it looked like. I will do a white paw one of these days, I swear. I keep forgetting. I can't believe I'm almost done with the body. I thought the body would take me forever. I mean, it's been an hour, but you know, who's counting? Oop. I think it's funny how the cat jumps up the door jambs. Jumps halfway up it. Like she's catching something. Should kill one fly because my kids can't close doors. And so we had a fly. We had 2 flies in the house. Now we're down to 1. Thanks to Kitty Kitty. Thank you, Natalie. Some volunteers at a shelter. Rescue dogs aren't usually good for households with... Yeah, but I can't bring myself to pay a breeder. I'm sure I could find a good, reputable breeder, but I always worry about bred dogs. I had a little boxer. He wasn't little, but he was young. Like he was maybe 2, and he had been bred so hard and so much that he could barely stand up. His back hips had such bad arthritis. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, Emily, that's the backyard breeders and stuff are what really worry me. I mean, yeah, I could go see, but then did they clean up for me and, you know, take away all the stuff? And then you just, you know, you just don't know. Do they mistreat the dogs and they're just, you know, nice while you're there? Have the dogs trained to put on a show? I don't know. I'm sure there's ways to tell. I'm just not that savvy. Yeah, the little boxer, he was such a sweetheart, and he was so scared. Oh my gosh, he was so afraid of thunder, and I was babysitting him. Well, dog sitting, and a week ended up into like 3 or 4 months. Because apparently the lady went to jail, so you know. But anyway. That was another lifetime ago. But anyway, he was overbred, and they were still breeding him. I tried calling animal control, and they're like, I don't know what you want us to do. I'm like, well, go get the dogs. He was so afraid of thunder, and I had him over 4th of July, so fireworks, and it was terrible. Yeah, Emily, my youngest is 4 going on 5. She is having a listening problem at the moment. Kind of want the cat to snip at her so she'll learn, but The cat's still too young. She's barely 4 months old. Though she's doubled in size from when we got her. I saw that the other day. I was just like, oh, you got big. You weren't this big yesterday. Yeah. Probably. The cat lets them do whatever they want to her. They pick her up and carry her around and try to put things in her hair and in her fur, and she just goes with it. I mean, she's a very laid back cat. I am very happy. I got her from the shelter. I'm very happy with her. She's pretty chill cat. Except for when she goes nuts. Then you're like, what the hell's going on? Why are you literally climbing the walls? I forgot cats did that. So I haven't had cats since my oldest was a baby. And I forgot they did that. I was just like, she did it one day. I was like, what? I was like, oh yeah. That's crazy. What went offline? Did I go offline? Am I good? I've got this little tunnel thing that it's like half deconstructed tunnel, so it's kind of like this twirly thing with fuzz, and there's a tunnel part, and then there's the thing with fuzz and stuff coming down and whatnot, and she just, oh my gosh, just zooms straight through it, goes nuts, runs off, zooms straight through it, goes nuts, runs off. It's pretty funny. Nine-year-old niece has a cat that likes to attack her toes, and oh, I hate that. Because she sleeps in my room. Like, I don't leave her out in the house at night. So she sleeps in my room, and she goes to bed when I do. We go to bed together. She knows when I start shutting off my lights, and she'll follow me. She has no qualms going to bed when I do. She follows me up the stairs. I don't even have to carry her anymore. She follows me everywhere. But then, especially the last two days, she's been sleeping all day long. And I get it. She's, A, she's a cat, and B, she's growing. So, I try not to disturb her too much, but I may have to start because, Jesus, it was like, for no joke, like an hour last night. Anytime I moved anything under the covers, she was there attacking it. And even if I wasn't, and then she was like trying to dig into the covers to get under it, and then she got under it, and then she started attacking my leg. Not with claws or anything, she was just batting. But I'm just like, damn it, I want to go to bed. I want to go to sleep. I've got toys in there, but nothing's as fun as stuff moving under covers. Because I understand she's not like necessarily going to go to sleep right away. So I've brought toys in there. I've got a scratch post that's twice as tall as she is, and she climbs up that, and I've got a little tunnel in there, and man alive. They can entertain themselves. Right now she's running around chasing one of her mice. She really likes the mice. Let's finish the rear end here. Finish his rump, her rump, its rump. Lovely, lovely lady butts. Sorry. No. I did not get a white ball. Next one. I have $4. I can do it. The cats are nocturnal. I understand that. But she, for the most part, after she gets like that hour of play in, I don't know what she does for the rest of the night because I'm asleep. But after that, she like lays on me and she just sleeps with me. Or she'll sleep right next to my pillow. Every now and then I'll wake up and I'll hear her going about something. But my room is pretty cat proof. Like there's nothing in there that she can really hurt herself on or get into that I'm going to get upset over. Because I can shut my closet doors. And her food's in there. Her litter box is in my bathroom. So it's up and out of the way. And she knows where it is. I mean, she's young. They think she was born in March. She might actually be older, quite honestly, with the... Because the doctor's like she's, you know, she's stupid right now. She's a kitten, thinking she's 3 months old. She's like, yeah, she'll never know. You have to keep her locked up in this little room because she'll never know where her litter is or where her food is. I'm thinking, lady, this cat has got full run of my house during the day. And she goes up, she knows where her food is, she knows where her litter box is, and she goes. I don't understand why the doctor is saying that she's not gonna know. Because I told her I have her out during the day, and she was like, "Oh no, you can't do that. She's too young. She won't know. She'll have an accident somewhere." And then it's like, no, shut. Oh, thank you. They do. They figure it out. I don't necessarily like this vet. Though currently she's got her on a diet to help her not have such loose stool, which is helping. But like, that vet is not a people person. Let me just say that right now. Not a people person. I'm trying to ask a question. I'm like, you know, she's got her on this diet, and I'm like, okay, so this isn't a permanent diet, right? Well, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, and the end answer was, no, it's not a permanent diet. That's all I needed to know. I don't need an explanation of how this will help the cat stool, and I got that already. I need to know, is this permanent? And if not, how do I wean her off when it's time? And when is it time? And like, she couldn't string that thought together. It was very annoying. So I had to call her because I didn't quite understand when I left. So I called her the other day. I'm like, okay, her stools are fully formed. Now, how do I wean her off? And she calls back and is just like I said, I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah, we're not getting along. I'm going to have to find a different vet. I'm sorry. I need somebody who can at least, you know, talk to me like a human being. Sorry. Yeah, Shalene. Like I had, so for the first 2 weeks, it's like potty training a kid. It was like potty training my girls. Every hour and a half, I would have, either me or my oldest take her up and show her where her food is and show her where her litter is. And then I let her go. She didn't have to go. She didn't have to eat. I just showed her where it was. And that was it. It was like, oh, shoot. I don't even think it took a week. Hi, Tara. Hour and 25 minutes, sweetie. That's how long I've been on. But I plan on finishing on stream, so you're fine. Yeah, I'm not digging her either. And she was who was recommended by the lady who helped me adopt Miss Marvel. So, I mean, you know, whatever. I don't know any vets around here, so I was just getting an option. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find somebody else, cause yeah. I mean, I don't expect going into veterinary medicine, you're not gonna necessarily be the most people-y person. But like even her nurse, he couldn't speak up. It took legit 4 tries for me to understand he was asking if I planned on letting her outside, which I don't. But like he was like, is it an indoor cat? I said, what? I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Is it an indoor cat? I was like, I'm sorry, I really, you have to, I can't hear you. I was like, I can't hear you. He was like, is it an indoor cat? I was like, are you asking if it's an indoor cat? He was like, yes. I was like, no. Yes, I was like, yeah, she's an indoor cat. I was like, okay. I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah, there was nobody in there, Emily, when I went in. I was just like, ugh. I told Dave, I was like, I gotta find a new vet. I can't do that, lady. I gotta take her back in. I'm gonna let her give her the rabies shot. I'll take her back in for that, I think in like 3 weeks. But beyond that, you know, she's probably not going to need anything else for a while. So I'll just, you know, mosey on to another vet. See ya. And she's the only vet in that practice. Like, it's just her. So it's not like I can ask for another doctor or another vet in that practice. It's just her. She was such a sweetheart when we got her. I can't even. So what's going to end up happening, y'all, is I'm going to have to use the restroom. I don't know about anybody else who's have kids, but there's legit only so much time I can go without heading to the restroom. Not to be overly gross or anything, but you know, it's a thing. It happens. Working on the tails finally. So that's the body done. I may tweak a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with it. Though the face looks much darker than the rest of it, so I'm probably going to tweak it a little bit, but that's pretty... Right, Emily? Yeah, Robin. So, you get me. I've only had 2. Was it my neighbor when we got the trampoline? She was like, "Oh, why don't you go jump on the trampoline?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's not actually gonna happen unless, you know, I go put on some protection." And then she got in. She's got 2 boys. She got in. She started jumping. She goes, "Oh, well, that was a really bad idea." I was just like, "Yeah, Charity. That's why I didn't start jumping." You were like, "Oh, jump." Nope. No, I'm not doing it. Excellent. Then I'm going to take 2 seconds here. Little Miss Darby's going to keep you company, and I will be right back. Alright. So I don't know if any of y'all follow KP and follow her nail journey, but I've been watching her nails. And so I was at the store and ended up getting 2 different colors. This nice little baby blue and this really like light minty green from the store. So I'm excited for these. I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do with it, but I want to wear these soon. But I had to share. I love KP's nails. Hi, abuela. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? All right. So let's get back. I'm sorry, this is bugging me. The color saturation is bugging. It needs more color. The head is so pretty, and it's just so dull down in here. Can't abide by that. Really dig this autumn leaf color. KP Colors, she's another YouTuber. If you don't follow her, you should. She's pretty funny, but she does a lot. She always has such pretty nails. She gets her nails done all the time. Oh, I'm sitting on my shirt. Shalene, I know you follow KP, don't you? KP Colors. Can you link her? She is. I will warn you about her. Every time I watch her, my blood pressure rises because she's just like going and talking, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like, she has just got the energy of too many people. I don't have that kind of energy. So every time I watch her, like, I have to do it not at nighttime, because otherwise I'll be too keyed up to go to bed. But she's funny. She's sweet. Oh, you've watched her too, Natalie? Dude, I cannot watch her at night. I did it one time, and I was just like, man, I felt like I just walked around the block super fast. It was bad. But she's a sweetheart, but I'm just like, dude, I can't watch you at night. I can't do it. I get all keyed up. That'd be good motivation to like go out and do something. Be good while you're cleaning or something. There we go. I feel a little better about the colors now. People are out mowing their lawn. I guarantee it's 100 degrees again. I'll mow my lawn tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. She does. She's not so fast. She's adorable, though. She's a sweetheart. Yeah. I can't do that, though. And this is me on a good day, and I'm just like, quiet. I'm concentrating. Alright. I feel a little bit better about that. Thank you, Shalene. You're a sweetie. So I think I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of want the ends to be white, but man, that's a lot of color. I don't know how I want to do that. Let me just go for it. Just be like Nike, just do it. Yeah, I can't do that, Robin. That's crazy. I have a hard time when I'm coloring, like focused on my coloring, and I can't string words together at the same time. I'm in awe of those that can color and talk without issue. Alright, I'm not getting too fancy with the tails apparently. There's just so much of it, you know? So much tail. So what are you guys working in? What books? Every now and then you guys pop off with a book I've never heard before. Oh, Shalene, I know I commented, so you probably saw on Instagram, but your girl is turning out really pretty from Belinda's stream last night. I actually went and bought They're a little more expensive than necessarily I would like to pay for, but they were so pretty I couldn't pass it up. I bought some grayscale because I want to work on coloring faces. Like, I can do a little bit, but it's not my strong suit. So I got some of the grayscale from Christine, is it Christine Heron? I forget who the artist is. So got some of those to practice faces on. Hi Brenda, thank you. Working on your first picture from Tenderful Enchantments. Oh, Emily, I bet it'll be gorgeous. That's such a beautiful book. Charles Wazowski folk art. I've not heard of that, Tara. I'll have to look that up. Finishing a buddy color in Seasons. I haven't colored much in Seasons. I feel like I should shame on me for a minute. Though I am a silly bird, I don't know how, but I have lost my Moonlit Veil by Anne Stegg. I don't know how. I don't know where it went. I have torn my office apart looking for it, and it is nowhere to be found. I've legit no idea. So it's gone. So I bought the PDF to replace that. And then a couple days later, I go looking for my Magical Dawn book. I'm like, seriously, how did I misplace the Magical Dawn book? I mean, really, like, it's a giant book. I can understand Moonlit Veil, it's a smaller book. But Magical Dawn? So I replaced Magical Dawn. And then no sooner does my order ship, which means, you know, canceling is not really an option. No sooner does my order ship than I find Magical Dawn. I'm just like, seriously. You stupid. I am so ridiculous. Lately, I'm uber focused on my book, reviewing my blog and blog tours. Pull out the Wonder Room. Ooh, excellent. Working in Posh Coloring Book. I've seen that at the bookstore. Candy. That looks like a pretty book. Girly Pants, if it is in the bag that I used to tote books around when I was moving, I threw that tote away. So yeah. I don't even know how long ago I threw it away, so yeah. There's a real possibility I threw the book away, in which I am like kicking myself 10 ways to Tuesday because I probably waited 4 or 5 months for that book. So yeah. But I could have swore I had folded the tote up, so there would have not been anything in there. Like, I know I'm bad, but I don't think I'm that bad. So, I don't know. Right? I don't know. Like, I'm so... When I came to that realization I couldn't find the tote, I was like, oh yeah, I threw it away. And I was like, oh, I threw it away. Like, no. So yeah, there's a real possibility I threw a coloring book away, in which I don't do that. If I don't like the coloring book, I give it to my kids, but it still stays on my shelf. Like, I think I've thrown one coloring book away in my entire life, and that's because it was printed on something worse than Create Space paper, and I didn't think that was actually, like, possible. But turning the pages ripped the pages, so I was just like, nope. But I can't even turn a page. There's no way I'm coloring on it. It was a cheap book anyway, but still. That was the only book I've ever thrown away. It was one that was like being advertised on Facebook for a while. So, I'm hoping so too, girly pants. I hope I just misplaced it somewhere. But like, I don't color anywhere other than my office. So, I don't know. Maybe my girls took it and it's in their book cases or something. I don't know. Yeah, so if your book has paper worse than Create Space, I will throw it away. Not even doing it. Not even bothering. You threw Secret Garden in the recycling bin on purpose. Yeah, Secret Garden is not necessarily my favorite book, but not the artist's fault. I just don't like it. I feel like I should take the black and do a little extra shading here. There we go. Yeah, so is anybody else throwing away a book? Speak now. You're in good company. Nobody's going to get mad. Oh, I did throw, I did throw away a book from Wish, but I'll never make that mistake again and buy a book from Wish, so. A copy of Lost Ocean that my neighbor just put in the recycle bin. She made her hubby go. You have one that I want to throw away, but I feel bad doing. I know, Shalene. Just give it to the kids you watch. Let them color in it. So like I said, I stick. The girls have 2 shelves for their books and their supplies. Anytime I don't like a book, I just stick it on their shelf, and they're like, "Oh, Mommy, you bought me a new book. Thank you." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, no, totally. I bought that for you. Yeah." It works like a charm. Hi, Mona. How are you? Yeah, I can use it to test out new stuff. Yeah, there are some books I just don't like. Can't help that. I feel bad straight color in the, not putting any flicks in the tail, but gosh, I just can't be bothered. Going with the black. Create a bit of extra shadow. Yeah, I give the pencils I don't like to my kids, and I give the books I don't like to my kids. See, Emily, I need to start watching flip-throughs where they actually talk about the paper. Because I hate getting a book and then it just having the crappiest paper, even though I love the images. I've become quite a paper snob, and I'm okay with that. Because dang it, it's my money. I want to be able to enjoy what I'm coloring. I don't want to have to fight the paper. Though if y'all haven't done it yet, do write Amazon and tell them you want them to have better paper options for coloring books to be printed on. I sometimes print things, yes, Joan. If I can find a PDF version of it, absolutely, I'll print it if I really like the images. But that's not always possible either. You're not adventurous. But yeah, I've taken to emailing. I'm not beyond emailing somebody. I emailed the publishers for Kerby Rosanes' Mythomorphia and told them how disgusted I was about splitting up the pages and not finishing the double spreads. And then I wrote them again when May came out with the Swedish version that seems to have Geomorphia and Phantomorphia in it. Wrote them again, so that was disgusting. Way to go. Way to be money grabbers. Yeah, I'm not beyond writing publishers, writing my Congress people, writing a company. How else are people going to know? Because you can complain on social media, and sometimes that gets noticed. But, you know, getting something in the mail or in an email also gets noticed. You know, signing petitions, etc., etc. I just hate being ripped off. Like, I really hate it. Yeah, Emily, I sent back 2 books. One was for copyright infringement because it had a lot of stuff in there from Kerby. And then Amazon just said, keep the book, here's your refund. And I did the same thing with Mythomorphia. I sent it back because item does not fit description, and they told me to keep the book. So, I mean, I got my money back, but I kept the book. And then I felt bad because, I want to support Kerby, but at the same time, I don't want to support his publisher. So, rock and a hard place. Yeah, that was BS for sure, Natalie. Oh, Emily, I have no shame returning things either. They just don't take it back. Like, there's been quite a few things where I've tried to send it back, and they're like, just keep it. And I'm like, but I don't want it. Like, I don't want it. Oh, I don't even know, Emily. You know what, Tara? You say that, but I have a feeling that, first of all, Jeff Bezos doesn't really make that decision. All he cares about is furthering his company. And the little stuff like whether or not there's a secondary paper option for self-publishers, I don't think that's something that he necessarily would have a say in. That would be other, project managers and stuff like that. So, no, he probably doesn't care, but he's probably not involved in that process either. And that's why I say it doesn't. You get enough people speaking up, and that's it, Tara. You can say that, oh, so-and-so really probably doesn't care, and you know what, that person probably doesn't care. But you get enough people, and you get enough momentum, and you get enough complaints, and you get enough of this, and you get enough of that, and they're tired of having the emails, and you know what, they're just going to do something about it because it may be just because they're tired of the emails, but you have then affected change. And you can't affect change if you're not willing to speak out. And that's my soapbox. That's my soapbox issue. You can't affect change if you're not willing to say something. It's like my aunt. She was like, oh, everybody's all upset about these. Never mind. You know what? I'm not going there. But yeah. So that's my soapbox issue. I'm sorry, Tara. I'm not taking it out on you, sweetie. You know what? I have for the longest time. I don't like being on the phone. I've been a receptionist and whatnot for enough years that phone calls. Really, I have to work myself up to do them. I have to talk myself into it. I have to, all right, you can do this. This is what you're going to say. This is who you need to talk to. Stuff like that. I have to psych myself up for a phone call. Because I've been a receptionist. I get it. I try to be nice to the person. Oh, I had such an issue with OptumRx. If you ever have to use them, I'm so very sorry because they're a crappy company. But I've been dealing with this issue since February. We're in June? Since February, I've been dealing with this issue about some medication of mine. I have personally contacted my doctor on at least 4 occasions that I have documented with my doctor about this issue, about the medication. And the lady I was talking to, I was like, look, I understand this isn't something you can take care of. I was like, I just need to talk to somebody who can. Because at that point I was very upset. I was like, look, she's like, well, we can't call the doctor. I'm like, you can't what? She's like, well, they're doing e-script, and we can't do an e-script. We can't request an e-script. I said, this is 2018. Like, what are you doing? Well, we have to fax. So this is 2018. You can't email? You can't pick up a phone? There's no, well, we can't make phone calls. I was like, really? I can go to CVS and have them call the doctor because I worked in a doctor's office and I was the receptionist and I got these dang phone calls where they would hound the doctor to correct or fix or work with them on the medication. They would hound the doctor. I'd get 5 phone calls in one day over a patient. Easy. Easy. And you tell me you can't call the doctor? Well, you need to call them and have them call it. No, that's not how that goes. But anyway, I have a problem with phone calls. So I email a lot. Because then I can read over it. But I still make my voice known because otherwise nothing happens. I know, Shalene. Really, Emily? Hi, Christy. Oh, I'm still on, sweetie. I'm hitting 2 hours now. This is going to be a long one. Yeah, Emily, I can't. Oh, my God. And then I get an email saying you need to contact your doctor. I was just like, no. I'm going to have to call these mofos again. And I'm going to get like, I got a little nasty. I was like, look, I'm sorry. Anything I say when I say you is a general you, and then it's not you, because I'm sure you're just doing your job and this is what you're doing. I said, but I'm really upset. Because again, I've been a receptionist. I've been in that seat where they didn't make that distinction, and it feels very personal when somebody is like really mad and they're just going off, and it can feel very personal, like they're talking directly to you and about you when they say things are ridiculous or this is stupid or whatever. And so I try to make that distinction that it's not you, it's the company you, and right? Girly pants? Like fax machines, really? We can't do emails? Oh, Emily. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, I know, Natalie. Like, I get so frustrated. Like, I get really, really frustrated, and then I start crying. Not because I'm sad, but because I'm so frustrated that I can't get done what needs to be done, and there's nothing I can do to fix it. Because I've been trying since February to fix it, and it's not fixed. And I'm pissed. Yeah, Emily, but that's ridiculous. Like, I need my medication, but I don't, like, need my medication. Like, I don't have that great. Not like that. Oh, yeah, see, Emily, I try very hard not to cuss. Because I hated getting cussed out, and I did hang up on people for that. I said, they would start cussing. I said, call me back when you calm down. And I'd hang up. Because it's not, while being upset is fine, verbally abusing somebody is not. So I make it a point never to cuss. And if I do, I say, you know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put you on mute. Let me calm down. Because I have a potty mouth. I do. I know it. It's a thing that I have. I have a potty mouth. And so there have been times when I'm really, really upset. And I have to like, all right, I'm sorry. that was uncalled for. But then I'm like, but I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. I'm not upset. I'm not a little, this isn't like a minor inconvenience. Like, I'm mad. So that's why I prefer email, because then I can do it calmer. I can still like be very, I don't know how to say it. Oh, Emily, that sucks. That's right, Shalene. Yep. Yep, girly pants. It's like all the restraint you're exercising leaks out through your eyes. I like that. I like it. Oh, well, that's good, Robin. I'm glad they've been nice. I know, Emily. That's the part that kills me. Email should be like, I should be able to contact somebody through email. I like live chats too. Like, I'll do a live chat all day long. Oh, there's like a, oh, I hate that. There's a line that goes through. Oh, man, I didn't realize how hard my thing was shaking. I'm sorry, y'all. Nope. Kiki. Were you on Daddy's desk? Were you on Daddy's desk? I saw you. And just trots off like, yep, what you gonna do? Doing good, Christy. How are you? Trying to finish this Kitsune. I might have to do it off stream, ladies. It is 11:14 and my kids are gonna be crying for some lunch here soon. I was hoping, but I'm 2 hours in. Oh, Zoe and the girls are upstairs in the game room. I let them have their tablets because they were super good yesterday. And so they're playing Minecraft. Yeah, usually Zoe would be down asking for food, but I think they're so happy to have their tablets back. It's been almost 4 days now they've not had their tablets. Oh, Robin, I couldn't imagine. So when I moved to Raleigh, speaking of records, when I moved to Raleigh, I had to get a new OB or GYN or whatever. I had to get a new doctors and whatever. And so my new GYN, they were like, so we need your records. Can you please call and have them sent over? Like, wait. I was like, don't you have a form I can sign? And then I give you the fax number, you just fax it over? She was like, no, you have to call them. So I called them, and they were like, well, doesn't your doctor have a fax that he just had you sign, and then you send it over? I was like, you know, funny you should mention that. So they never got any of my records. And so I just let it go. It's like, whatever. I don't know. They're all electronic, so I don't know why they couldn't just email them. Send them over. Oh, it kills me. I hate it. I hate it. Alright. Anyway. I am actually going to stop there, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry, but I am going to stop there. Because I am starving. My tummy is growling. But this is the Kitsune thus far. I will finish him up. And post it everywhere on Instagram, on Facebook, and my group, and other groups, and whatnot. And it'll be done eventually. My wrist hurts though. Like, my wrist is starting to actually hurt from that. But thank you guys for joining me for the 2+ hours. What? Crazy. Don't forget to like and subscribe the stream. See down below for any links to any of the stuff that I've used. And you guys have a wonderful day and weekend. Hopefully I'll catch some of y'all on some other streams, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.